Why you gotta brag?
You think you're better than me?
I'm leaving you guys to go short. So you guys are on your own.
Get priority.
Yeah. I got important people.
Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
Hey. Sorry, I got distracted by the... It's like peeling a sunburn or something.
Ugh.
You just can't stop.
You really can.
Did you ever coat your fingers in glue and then wait till they dried and then peel the glue off in Elmer's glue?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
That sounds very sensual. Sorry, Spey River.
Yeah, this is a gift from Chad Upchurch, a magnificent bastard.
Chad Upchurch, you magnificent bastard. All right.
So this is one of those companies,
whiskey.
QSI brands.
Okay.
They do a bunch of blended scotches, like James Alexander, a bunch of ones we've reviewed.
Okay.
They're just an independent company outside Glasgow that sources and creates independent branded things.
Okay.
They also do like other whiskey spirits.
Yes.
So this is a Spey whiskey,
Very light color,
right?
but for a 40% whiskey, it has a pretty...
It's musty.
Yeah, it's got a really present nose there.
I'm gonna blow my nose
Musty
really quick. Let's see if we can get on
well,
audio.
you're just making it gross. Like, we're not even 2 minutes in.
I know.
And you're just being back-to-back gross.
Hang on.
No.
Listen. I got like a honking sound. There's nothing in my nose. I just feel like there's like dust from the wind that's all over this campus.
Going to my happy place.
Is that your happy place standing in the corner?
Just by all of the showcase bottles.
All right, so.
There is...
Oh, that's better.
It's not peat. God. It's not peat, but...
No, but it's a peated finish. Look.
Yeah, it's fine.
Peated finish.
But I'm saying the way that the peat presents
Right.
isn't like Isla peatiness.
Yeah, I agree.
And
It reminds me of the silky.
oh, I agree.
The peated, slightly peated silky Irish whiskey.
Well, hold on. The one that we like more.
Yeah.
Not the campfire
But
American whiskey.
this has more of like that musty malt.
Yes.
Monkey shoulder direction.
It's like if a musty malt note turned earthy with a little bit of some like wicker.
This smells like a blend, doesn't it? Like, I mean, I could easily be told this was Johnny Walker or this was Chivas.
I think it's too much earthiness for Johnny Walker. But to your point, I think it's like kind of it's a lighter, brighter.
I'm thinking
more
of
lively. And there's not a lot of bass to this.
No.
There's a lot of treble notes.
Yes. I'm interested on the taste though. It's a mild, slightly ashy,
and then it disappears pretty quick.
and then it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It falls off a cliff. But it's a nice little run up to the edge.
Yeah. Whee!
Yeah.
You know, it just reminds me of pay £2, jump off a cliff.
What is this?
Yeah, it's a sketch from Mitchell and Webb.
Oh.
This guy's sitting in a chair charging £2 for people to jump off a cliff. And the guy's like, it's fine though, right? Like, you've got a sign and everything. He's like, oh yeah, it's fine. Totally fine. He's all, well, what if I'm scared of heights? He says, well, I gotta be honest, you know, it's a little bit of a problem. But I say is if you just got, a light butterflies kind of thing, I say go with it. Because while there is a bit of a height problem to begin with, it does get better very quickly.
No, that's good. I again, surprisingly nice, surprisingly enjoyable. The first sip, and then like all through like the body of that, and then wham, it's
Gone.
done. Yeah.
Wisp of smoke. So I want to try.
It's like you're starting a song, and then you're kind of like, oh, that's like a good beat. I like that. It's like, oh, that sounds a good vibe, and then just like
gone.
Yeah.
That is all the same malt must, but without the honey middle. Without the honey middle.
The Dewars. Mm-hmm. I'm saying also without the earth. I think this. The Isla whatever thing they did, the peated finish, that added more noticeable earthiness.
Yeah, but go back and you'll notice that it's a difference of like earth and butterscotch, and then vanilla.
In the Spey River, he's saying earth and butterscotch.
And then vanilla and no earth, but they both have the malt funky note too.
Yeah.
And then
the shared element definitely is the malty.
And then that same slight hint of ash. This is more ashy, and then dropping off a cliff.
This being the Spey River.
Yeah. The Spey River's more ashy. The Dewar's is still slightly.
Can I tell you though? Between the two, I like the Spey River.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not surprising. It's a 12-year-old. Even if it's a blended malt, it's a.
That's 12 years.
It's not a blended malt. It's a single malt.
That's a
12 years old.
The color, man.
They did not color it.
I know. Like.
This is why you color things.
I feel for the distilleries that are getting a decade plus
And they're like,
in a whiskey,
guys.
and it looks like this,
How do we-
like watered down white wine or something. Yeah. Basically, if you like Dewar's, though, if you like the blended Scotch, then it's a side jag, right? But it's a nice little flirtation with peat.
Yes.
Yeah. We got the Eric Abink. Just realized I don't have a blended Scotch in my collection. What are some of your favorites for me to try out?
Yeah, this was in the Facebook group.
So in
I'm
the
gonna go
comments,
for big
obviously, your go-to blended Scotch in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah,
What do
go
you
big
think?
budget. Because I would say Compass
Oh,
Box.
you're going big budget.
Yeah,
You're going big
I would say
budget.
Compass Box, but some people can't get Compass Box.
Right.
So I'm going to say
so
in the big names, Dewar's, Buchanan's.
So real quick, Compass Box is kind of like the gold standard for
Yes.
blended.
Yes. But, okay, so Johnny Walker, Buchanan, Ballantyne's,
Right.
Dewar's, Cuddy Sark, Chivas.
Mm-hmm.
Which one stands out to you as I'm saying these names? Because honestly, I think for me it might be Ballantyne's.
Ballantyne's, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Ballantyne's. All of those, I kind of just have on an equal playing field.
Yeah, we're talking
There's-
the budget entries.
There's
Johnny
no
Walkers,
outstanding.
not the big ones.
There's no outstanding one. If we're talking about blended, then it's the Compass Box.
I like the Naked Grouse. That's the famous grouse. That's the more smoky one. That's a good one.
Just gotta keep
Actually, I
it-
think that's a
just
blended
gotta
malt, though.
keep it weird.
I can't remember.
Justin Bissell got a promotion, fellow MBs. Yeah, congratulations there. Downside is every third week, I go on call and have to be dry the whole week.
Yeah. There are actually quite a few people in our crew that are like that.
Yeah, they
like firemen.
Have to be responsible.
Yeah, like a periodic, like a reset.
Poor
But
bastards.
That's a pretty safe way to stay ahead of the curve.
Finished my first on-call period, and now I relax with some of the last of my Andalusia Revenant Oak Super Peated chips.
Oh, we're going to review the super peated Andalusia.
Okay.
Just not yet. I have it, and somebody donated to make it happen.
Speaking, he went
off.
on a dry week. Speaking of
This
dry week,
Friday.
This Friday. What's happening?
November 13th, we start dry week at noon. It goes through noon on November 20th, during which there will be no content here. It's a chance for all of us, like him, to take sort of a reset, self-check, see if we can go without alcohol for a whole week.
Yeah.
And honestly, take a chance to reset your palate
Yeah.
and refresh your memory of the whiskeys.
Yeah.
And just get a break enjoying all the other beverages that life has to offer without alcohol.
I'm gonna just to be honest. I always do the dry week with the community, but like our shooting schedules and the way that we're having to schedule things and whatnot.
Right.
In most quarters, I usually have at least 2, if not 3 dry weeks that just
By
happen.
accident.
That just
Because
happen.
we shot early one week and late the next. And
Yeah. But the community one, the official one, if your own schedule is a little bit outside of that, the point is just to have an intentional week somewhere in that quarter. Anybody that completes it successfully, at the end, we're going to have a link to add your name to the hallowed list of the whiskey challengers.
Yes.
Here's to fighting, stealing, and
If
drinking.
you fight me, you fight for a friend.
Steal, may you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.
Dun, 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 dun. The bottle up. Dun, 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 the bottle up. Dun, 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 dun. Andreas Johnson.